And then the next song is interesting because when I was listening back to our first chat, you mentioned that Rough Trade said you were said you were too childish to take you on for the album or something. You
Yeah, they said,
reference
yeah,
Moldy Peaches.
yeah, right. No offense, I love the Money Peaches, but yeah, Rough Trade came to see us play at the. They came to see us a few times. They did the first single, and they kept sort of umming and ahhing about doing an album. If they did the album, Graham Coxon was going to produce it. That was kind of the plan they had.
Oh
And then
well.
they came to see us a few times, and they decided that we were too childish. How can we be too childish? I think I'm childish. And also, yeah, that's what I said, right? It's, they signed the Moldy Peaches. They dress like Robin Hood and a rabbit and sing about poo. So how can we be more childish than that? But yeah, let's think of it. But I mean, I love the Moldy Peaches. That when that album came out, I was like, I was obsessed with it. Really, I played it like I just played it on repeat forever. And then I went to see them play at Club Eiffelbach in Cardiff, and they were supporting the Strokes. Strokes were all right. The Moldy Peaches were amazing. And then afterwards, I was trying to say hello to them, and I overheard them talking to somebody else, and they were saying to the other person, "Oh, you should listen to Jeffrey Lewis." And people say we sound like Jonathan Richman. And I wrote down in it was before phones, I think. I think I wrote down in a book or something that I had with me, like Jonathan Richman, Jeffrey Lewis, and then went away and discovered those bands, and that kind of changed my life really. So going to see the Moldy Peaches and overhearing them recommend music to somebody else it made me like, yeah, it was really good. But that night we got really drunk with them afterwards. We managed to like blag our way back to the hotel with them and the Strokes.
Wow.
Adam Green and Julian Casablancas wrestling me to the floor and pretending to make love to me. It's quite scary, really. It was like, and one of them, I had these really good purple shoes that looked a bit like Converse. And is there a Fabio in the Strokes? He walked past me and he went, "They're not real." Like at my shoes. I was really confused. Like, they're definitely shoes, but he meant they're not real Converse, right? That's what he meant. So no, it was good. But yeah, I love the Muddy Peaches. And that was like of that decade. It's like 2001 that came out, right? It's the first thing I really sort of, yeah, I loved it.